hope you're doing amazing. I'm Maeve.
And I'm Evan.
And today we're making oobleck. So we'll walk you through the steps, and oobleck is super cool. So you're gonna need only 2 ingredients. Water, as it says here, and cornstarch. So you're gonna put 1 part water and then a little bit more cornstarch than your water. So me and Evan are gonna start, and we're just gonna pour our water in a bowl, or as we have pie tins, but you can pretty much use any container you want, but it is gonna get a little messy. So we'll just pour the water in, and then we take our spoon, and we already measured out our cornstarch, but we're not gonna use all this, so we're gonna put it in spoon by spoon. So we're just gonna start spooning in cornstarch, just like that, and then we're gonna stir it around a little bit once we think we have a good amount in, just like this. So we're just spooning it in and stirring it around. And you'll feel that when you stir it, it starts to get a little hard and almost like a solid at the bottom, but you can still stir it. So if it's too liquidy like this, you just take your spoon and get some more cornstarch.
And you can stir it with your spoons, or Evan, what's your preferred method of stirring?
I like to use my hands. This is pretty cool.
He likes to use his hands.
It does feel really cool. It's super fun to play with.
Wait.
Yeah, we'll have to put in quite a bit of cornstarch. There's a lot of cornstarch in this recipe.
So and I just gave you the ingredient and parts, but what you can think of is that I basically decided to use 1 cup water, and that meant that I was going to use 1.5 cups of cornstarch, or maybe up to 2 cups. And that is what they're adding right now to the water.
Still a little too liquidy, so we're going to add even more cornstarch to our oobleck. Just like that. And this is super fun to feel. Once you stir it up, it feels really cool with your hand.
And when you guys have the texture you both like, then you can add anywhere from 3 to 6 drops of food coloring, if you would like to have some food coloring in there.
Just pour a little bit more, but not all of it. Just,
Oh, I'm getting close.
Mine is not yet. I need to, it's okay. I need to stir a little more.
All right, well, they're working on their oobleck. I will go ahead and say what I like to do with this oobleck is I like to talk about how there are different states of matter. And we've kind of talked about this in class before, but if you remember, there are 3 states of matter. I put them in on the little pink index cards for you. The first one is a solid, the second state is liquid, and the third state is gas. And the fun thing I like about this oobleck is that we can look at how it can change in between the form of being a solid state of matter or a liquid state of matter, but it never actually gets to the gas state. So gas state, I think we've talked about, is things like a balloon, the air we breathe. If I put air into this balloon, air is in the state of gas. It is in the form of a gas. So we won't see that with our oobleck. We'll see it being either a solid or a liquid form. So let's go ahead and let's go look at Evan's.
It's getting closer. I need to stir it more.
It's getting pretty thick where the cornstarch is. I think you might need to add some more cornstarch.
What?
Yeah, I think you might need some more.
I think I just need to stir.
I'm just mixing in my cornstarch. Mix, mix, mix. It's almost ready, Mom. Don't worry. Oh, it's okay.
See, Evan has a fun form right here, so I'm going to go ahead and ask him to pick up some of the clumped bits and try to form a ball with it. Is it forming a ball yet?
gotta do it really fast or it turns into liquid.
Right, and that's the fun thing. What he just said is he already knows that
Whoa.
when you form a ball with it, you're making it into a solid state of matter. But then as soon as you take away, like, and you let it sit very long, then it starts to turn back into a liquid, and it goes back into a liquid state.
mine's-
And if you mix it up really well, is it to the point where you
Yeah, so
poke
if I
it?
hit it, it's like a solid.
Try
But
to
if I
poke it so they
slowly
can
sink my
see it.
hands in-
Poking, I think, might be easier. So look at her. If she pokes at it, her finger won't go through because the oobleck is acting like it's in a solid state of matter when she pokes it. But if she goes real slow, it goes into a liquid state and her fingers can go through the oobleck. Let's watch Evan do the same kind of stuff. You can try to hit it or poke it. Oh, I think yours might still be a little too watery. Do you think, or
And
no?
if I grab
Down
a
there.
bunch, then it turns all the way-
You want me to add some of this for you?
Yeah.
It's almost empty.
Oh, I need my second box. Okay. So that is all I wanted to show you with this fun oobleck today. But Maeve and Evan are going to add in their food coloring parts. And it's okay if you get that food coloring dirty because it will wash off. Cornstarch washes really easily. And I have a lot of food coloring. But this lesson is just all about having fun with a different texture that we're not used to.
Look at this, Mom.
That is connected to the story we read, Bartholomew and the Oobleck. And it's also about, if you can get it the right consistency like Maeve's really got, is being able to look at the difference in how it can act like a solid. And then when you play with it real slow, it can act like a liquid. And we're going to talk more about that with some fun things that I'll do with you guys later. All right, have a great day.
Bye. Miss you guys.